Y'all, hey, thank y'all for clicking on. I wanted to really just talk to y'all about us basically, getting online and bashing each other without telling our own business. And I see a lot of women doing that, or sitting there and creating these communities, and they get a lot of people, and but they don't show like the difference. It's always okay to show the good and the bad, but it's not always good when there's only one side being shown. And I know it was like, girl, you could have just said blah 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 blah. I said it how I said it. Don't get me wrong. I'll be watching y'all stuff and y'all make valid points. But if we go sit here and continue to keep talking about these people making content and making money off of the negativity, we need to add the positivity in there. Meaning that when I see somebody talking about Peach McIntyre or Queen of Kings, Rosie, or a.k.a. Roach, or whatever y'all want to call her, when y'all talk about these type of women, instead of just talking about them, show me a comparison. Like, show me how you were going to get your son the towel that you didn't see her drying her son off after she took him out the shower. After he took himself out the shower from washing his own hair in cold water. Instead of us keep sitting there and pushing it on pause and laughing that the kid didn't have it, we should have showed how, we had a example on when our kid needed a towel. And it didn't have to be, us showing them getting out the tub, but it could have been them, needing one at the pool, needing one at the beach. So we got to start, like, really sitting down showing examples, because what we doing is we just showing them how bad they are, and then they go and they try to clean up that area, but it's still not there for the kids. And sometimes we needed to be seen. We need to be shown examples, so when these babies do get old enough to look back at this stuff and be like, damn, people used to talk about my mama, they actually sneak, because they got to sneak, because these type of parents is these type of parents. So when they go and they sneak and look and see this stuff, they can see, like, the comparison of how they're supposed to be treated. Instead of us sitting there keep bashing their parents, and they don't know what it look like. Like, it was so many times where people would say, your mama doing you wrong, she taking your whole check. But nobody would show me. She put that out there because she knew we was going to talk about it. Half of the women that I did watch last night that did a reaction to it were, you can feel the low vibrations through even watching the video. And a lot of my T pages that I do watch, I watch them at nights when I'm doing my own streaming. So, you probably hear me playing and hear it in the background. And they just were very low vibrational last night because of the way, the woman thought it was okay for her son to get kicked in the mouth, and she thought it was okay to keep recording. She didn't want to stop. She didn't stop. She kept going, and she acted like it was a norm. So the way that baby was hollering, I've heard him holler multiple times like that, and to the point that he either's gonna gain a disability, in which she's probably trying to do, So with that being said, y'all, we entertaining the wrong things, okay? We gotta backtrack real quick, reset, and say, hey, maybe if I start using her stuff to gain my footage, then it'd be, and then in another sense, if you're not okay with showing your face, it's other options you can do. It's other AI tools or other mechanisms that you can just basically sit here and utilize, rather than sitting there fulfilling her fantasy by talking about her. Like, you can use AI videos, you can use AI families. You don't have to use your own family. But we need to start seeing comparisons. And I mean, I'm not a T page, y'all. This is just me just supporting my T pages. Me seeing the good in the T pages, and me wanting to continue to see it in 2025, but in a different aspect. To these babies do grow up, and these babies do see that. For me to remember certain things that my mom did when I was a child, like sleeping with different men just so she could pay her bills, instead of doing it in another way. I seen the crab bucket that she created. I've seen it, and we're all living it. We're all living it. So, with that being said, we all done witnessed just this trauma in some type of way. We have to love on these kids and let them know. So please like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all. Catch y'all in another video. Again, I know this is a long one, and yeah, those people came around and helped me to spend the check. Okay, they will only come around when it was convenient for them to spend my money instead of my mom utilizing me. So, once you could distinguish that out your life, then you will see exactly. But we don't need to be doing no more of that. What we need to be focusing on is showing these babies that that's not right. For example, I know majority of these women that I be watching these T pages, I follow them because I do admire, I admire that they could point out and pinpoint stuff I could never